Fred rejoins us this morning from the newsroom, and the story that you touched on just a moment ago regarding Danny Dumaresque. Fred has more on that. You just spoke with Mr. Dumaresque?
Yeah, well, later today, actually, just to put it into some context here, we're going to hear from Ed Martin, who's going to be at the Public Utilities Board hearings into the hydro rate application increase. And, of course, we're hearing more and more about these salaries and bonuses paid to hydro executives, about $380,000, and it all happened during 2014, which is, of course, yes, the year that Dark NL happened. People wondering why people got bonuses during a year when the power wasn't working so well. In the meantime, somebody has dropped off some documents here at the station, and they are public documents that you can find if you go to the PUB website. But Danny Dumis, who has intervenor status, has billed about $138,000 to the PUB dating back to April 30th. Now, there will be obviously time from April 30th until now in a separate, but $138,000, about $93,000 of it is for his personal costs and the rest for his lawyer. So I caught up with Mr. Dumaresque about 15 minutes ago to ask him about it. Mr. Dumaresque, it was highlighted this week, obviously, and last week, the salaries and bonuses given to hydro officials. Now somebody has dropped this piece of paper off highlighting your bill to the PUB for your intervenor status. It's about $138,000. What do you say to folks out there who might question the fact that now you're getting this amount of money?
Well, first of all, Fred, I'm not getting this amount of money. I have not been paid 1 cent since I started this process almost 2 years ago.
Why is that?
I don't know. One of the reasons is Hydro is saying that I don't deserve to get paid, and they are opposing it. I think I'm probably getting a little bit close to the truth for Hydro, and maybe they don't like to. They like to think that I will go away if I don't get some remuneration for my cost, and as I pointed out to you earlier, a part of this cost was legal advice, some $40,000 that my lawyer has provided advice to me without being paid, hoping that there will be some compensation for it, because there's no question that everybody else involved in this process has been paid. The consumer advocate a year or so ago received nearly $1 million from the process. Hydro had no problems paying him, and there are certainly many others at the PUB there right now. The Liberty Consulting group is being paid nearly $1 million. I have not been paid 1 cent. I do have expenses, and when I was approved to be a legal intervenor, it was on the basis that I would apply for my cost, some of my time and my living expenses and so forth. But as of today, I have not been paid a cent, but I will still, regardless if I get paid or not, I will not be taken out of this process by Hydro or anyone else, because I want to see this process through, and it's very difficult at times, for sure, for me to give it the time that it needs, and also to be able to come up with the resources. For example, right now, I can't get witnesses to come from the U.S. to be able to verify the real cost, not the cost that we paid for this generator, but the real cost, because we just can't afford to pay their expenses, and Hydro and the PUB have not decided to be able to give us 1 cent towards our cost.
Mr. Dumaresque, obviously this is a bill from your lawyer dated April 30th. That's almost 6 months ago now. Presumably that cost will go up too.
Well, I don't know if the cost will go up, but what I'm saying to you is that the revenue has not come in. There has not been 1 cent paid to us. There has not been one piece of discussion between us as to whether they will pay any of this cost. So, right now, I am continuing as I did on day one, fighting to the best of my ability with the resources that we got, without knowing if we're going to get paid 1 cent. I certainly hope that they will be forthcoming. I'm not a rich man by any means, and certainly I have been involved in this and giving it more time than certain people would like for me to give. But I believe in this, and I want to try and do what I can to make sure that all of the issues are brought out, and I hope at some point in time I will get something for my cost. And as you pointed out, it's been 6 months since the application for it, but it's been nearly 2 years since I've been involved in this, and I haven't received 1 cent.
Mr. Dumaresque, thanks for your time today. Appreciate it.
Take care.